Alright everybody, and welcome to episode 21 on the ManniCraft server with Black Dog Z. Alright, so I just wanted to take the time to let you know everything that's been going on. I've been working a little bit off camera here because we had a large project that I was working on, and I'd say it's about half done at this point. So if we take a look, we have a new chest over here. Wow, it's a chest. And it has an AND gate, and you can tell that it's an archic, or however you pronounce that. Does an energy pulse when there's no redstone signal. I don't know why that says full energy, but we'll just go ahead and turn that off. Alright, so we've also have a new chest over here, and if we take a look, it's just got some paints and some paint brushes. Alright, and there's a couple new items in here, not much. I've got my buffers in there, a little bit of iron. And the reason it's in here is just because we were waiting on you guys. Alright, so let's take a look at the work I've done. So, if we come down here, of course we'll see our chicken farm over here, having multiple chickens in it, dropping off lots of eggs. But wait, our chest is gone. What happened to that? Alright, well, let's take a look over here. Whoa, this is a lot of stuff. So, this system here, oh, there goes an egg. Wonder where that's gone. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, so if you take a look over here, you'll see that there's a tube now running this way. This is the tube where the eggs are coming from, and they're going into this relay. Once they're put into the relay, everything then gets pushed into the buffer. So now the reason we did that is because we needed something that would connect this tube properly, and I couldn't get the buffer to work right, and I couldn't connect it directly to a sorting machine. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've gone ahead and hooked up the sorting machine we made earlier, and I've hooked up a new pulverizer and a new powered furnace with a relay on each end. And so the entire purpose is stuff will come in, and it can either come in through the egg system, it can also come in through that chest, that new chest upstairs with the gate, and it's going to be pushed into this system. Once there, this will either mark it black if it doesn't know what to do with it, or it will mark it as blue at this point. Now, I don't have very much marked as blue, just a couple of items. Anything marked as blue will automatically come here to the pulverizer, and then into the powered furnace, and then be pushed back into here. When it comes through here, it will be marked as black. Let's find out where black goes. It appears to come all the way up here. So if we take a look here now, there's a system that comes up this way, and into here, or here, or here. And as you can see, we got tubes running all the way around now. And so what it will do is it will go ahead and find the proper spot to put it and automatically stick it in the slot. So if it doesn't know what to do with it, it'll just throw it in this chest. Now I'll give you an example here. We're just going to go over here and we're going to toss a piece of iron in. Now that iron's going to go ahead and disappear, and we're going to see if we can chase it down. So I should be able to get faster than, it should be faster than it. There it goes. You just saw it going back there. It's coming out as blue, so it's going to appear in this tube over here. And you'll see it coming through. There it is. And up into the macerator, which then turns on. I'm sorry, pulverizer. I always want to call it a macerator for some reason. Alright, so now we're just waiting for it to go over to the powered furnace. Now there isn't much power in these right now. Just enough to show you what's going on. So we're waiting for that. And almost done. Alright, so then it goes into here where it's going to get cooked, and it's going to cook both those pieces of iron and put them back into this system. Now once it does that, it's going to go ahead and pump them out, and we're going to see them come along this tube, and then we're going to race it upstairs. So there comes the first piece. Now we saw it in that tube, and we're just going to race it upstairs here. And we should see it come out here. So here it comes. As you can see, it's been marked black. And it's going to go ahead and it's going to go all the way over to the iron section over there. And it's going to drop itself off automatically, knowing where it's supposed to go. I really like the barrels for this because it will just automatically find its spot. See, it knows it's supposed to go right here. Whoop, and it goes. So now we can throw anything in there and it'll automatically know where to go. So like as an example, I'm just going to toss a piece of glass in. A piece of glass is going to go ahead and it's going to go through the system. And eventually, we should see it come out here. Now glass is in the second tier up here, So we should see it come out up here. So let's just give it a moment and we'll see what we see. Alright, and there's our piece of glass, automatically sorting into the system. And right behind it is an egg, going up to the top one, going into its egg section. So you can see it coming around, and it's going to go into its glass thing, and the glass thing is going to go up to 38. Watch it, and here we go, 38. As you can see, we've collected a whole bunch of eggs already, which is terrific. We have a ton of eggs, which is what we want to see. We can make more chickens and kill them as we need them. So I will be making a chicken killing system so that we can use our eggs to make chickens, and then killing those chickens. But for now, we need to finish up this system, because although it's capable of sending stuff here, you'll see that there's no power currently connected up to it. We need some form of Buildcraft power that we can hook up here. Now, I was thinking about it. We have coal. Coal seems to be a good way to go. We also do have RedPower, but unfortunately the RedPower system takes a lot of power in order to keep this kind of stuff running. So I think we need something a little more practical. So what I was thinking was we'd go to the Nether and set ourselves up some Nether transport so that we can get some lava. Once we have lava, we'll be able to build an engine. So let's go ahead and take a look at the various engines. And the one I'm thinking we're going to do is the magmatic engine. Runs directly on lava. And the best part about it is it's really easy to build. So we can actually build a couple of these because they do, I think, 4 apiece. And we'll be able to set that up so that it will produce our electricity. The other thing that we're going to need to build is made out of redstone. We want to build a redstone energy cell. The reason we want to build one of these redstone energy cells is because it will allow us to store the redstone energy that we're getting. The other thing that we're going to need to build is just some redstone piping. I don't know if it's listed in here. No, let's type in pipe and see what we can find. Alright, so let's see. I know that there's a fluidic pipe. And I'm pretty sure you use the fluidic pipes. No? What if I just type in red? And see what we can find. Because I know that there's a pipe that we can use. There it is. Redstone energy conduit. That's what they call it. So we're going to also have to build some of these. Which means that we're going to need some liquid transposers and stuff like that in order to make these pipes and such. But once we get that set up, we'll be able to make a complete power system that will both power our automated system, as well as we can actually get more power to the Industrialcraft, because we'll be able to switch from this furnace to a magmatic furnace. Because as you can see, my MFE not doing so well, having trouble keeping power to my suit. And that's always an issue. When you're trying to power off coal, it doesn't really help either. So that's what the plan is for today. So let's see if we can get this done. I'm just going to power up my helmet a little bit here. Alright. So we have enough power that we should be able to do everything we need. It's currently nighttime. That's not going to stop us though. We need a sword, because we're going to be heading out into the Nether. We need to pet some cows. Alright, so we do have 23 levels, so let's go ahead and enchant this sword and see what we can get. 10, 11, 14, 15. It's always tough to try to get the good levels. If I see 15 again, I'll probably take it. 16, here we go. And that's sharpness too, there we go. That sword's a little bit sharper. And that'll help us out there a little bit for killing things. Albeit for the cows, I don't think it'll really be needed. So we'll probably use our old sword. We have an iron sword around here somewhere. I just got to figure out what I did with it. Which is just might knock back one. We'll use that to kill the cows, because that's all we really need. But for this guy, we're going to use our powerful sword. Now, of course, I don't have my my things on me, which is something I should have picked up before I went outside. Oh, there appears to be some bad guys in with my cows. Oh. Alright. Do you see me too? See, that's a couple kills that we could have had on our gems, but unfortunately, I didn't bother to set that up. Now we got a couple of zombies in here that are pissed off. This guy seems to be falling through the earth. Out of the way, cow. Alright, so, how many cows do we have? We don't have very many. So, we're going to have to go get some more wheat. Let's go ahead and do so. That zombie's on fire. Go, zombie. Alright, so let's go get some wheat. You know what? We can clean up our inventory and make sure that we have our gems on us, because I can't believe I forgot those. Now, of course, it's daytime when we come back out, so it's not really going to help us there, but at least we'll be able to get set up. And now we'll just go ahead and put the feed station to work. And the cows are just too far away. So, I think what I'm going to do is just grab a piece of wheat and lure these cows in. Come on, boys. Lure the cows this way. And then walk away. So there's another Enderman for, sorry, another creeper for our troubles. We're just going to kill this spider just so he's not here later. Alright, so once it makes a couple of baby cows, which it already has, we can kill a couple of these guys. We've got 2 baby cows, so pet the cows. I probably should have used my good sword for that, but we do have enough leather for the 2 books that we need. So we'll let those cows breed. And we'll go make some books. Alright, so we're going to need some paper. Another set of paper. Oh, there's already a recipe in there. Alright. So there's 2 books. Alright, so now we can do what we need to do. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put this back. And we're going to find ourselves a nice place in the Nether where we can do this. So let's make sure we have a good amount of food on us. Good. 33 tater tots should be enough. Let's off to the Nether. Okay, now we don't have our own Nether portal, so we're still using the shared Nether portal. And I think we will until we get our setup here. Because we're going to be making this book, which will allow us to travel back and forth to the Nether. Now, the reason I didn't make the home book yet was because I didn't know where we were going to be setting this up yet. So that's one thing I'm going to have to figure out. Oh, the train's still back here. I'm going to have to find out when you guys are going to get to go for a ride, because apparently they fixed the glitching in the train, so now we should be able to drive the train, not a problem. Alright, now it appears he's actually put a door on there, but it's wooden, so I don't know how well that's working out. There doesn't appear to be any bad guys, though, so that's a good starting point. Well, let's just go out here. And I think what I'm honestly going to do is just go down. That's a pretty big leap. Ugh. But yes, that looks like a pretty good lava pool. So I think it's going to be a good starting place for us. So we're just going to go down here into this area here. And we're going to dig out a little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty big lava pool. That'll work perfect. So, yeah, that'll work nicely. Alright. Okay, so now we take our nether rack here. And there's a reason I'm lifting myself up one. And the reason for that is that I want to be able to go out into the lava without actually touching it. So, because I don't want to wreck the lava, I don't want to ruin any source blocks we have, so we're going to do it this way. And see, now that I've blocked it off like this, no one's going to come in here. And so now, I should just be able to stand in the center, right here, and grab a book, and make a linking book. Alright, so now we have our linking book. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And I'm actually just going to go, boop. There we go. And no one will even know we were there. Whoa! Just all of a sudden got some major lag there for a second. I think somebody was going through some sort of portal. And of course somebody's shooting at me. As is usual in the nether. You just learn not to worry about it. You keep shooting. And we will hopefully eventually make it up. Uh-oh. You're getting shot at. Alright. Hopefully we don't run into any resources here. Perfect. And of course we're just going to go running back to our base. Alright, so we are back. Alright, so we now have our place to get lava. And so that's going to make it really nice for us because we'll be able to get the lava that we need in order to power our system. So, now we just got to run the 190 meters back home. So we're now back home. So, now let's grab some cobble because I want to see something here. I'm thinking, let's grab a stack of cobble. What can we fit down here? Like, this is only 1, 2, 3, 3.5 tall. But if I do this, looks like that is perfect actually. I can put a 5x5 tank in here, and this can hold all my lava. So that means I'm probably going to want this to come out like this. Yeah, that should work fine. So then I'm going to make a linking book here. Oh wait, you gotta use a regular book. Linking book. Overworld Nether. There we go. So, now we have a linking book to the overworld and to the nether. So that should be all we need in order to get started. This eventually is going to be our big glass space, our big iron tank for holding the lava. But for now, we're going to have to use something else. So let's go ahead and get some glass. That should do nicely. Just go over here. I got too many. But that'll give us a couple of tanks here. I'll actually just put these in here. So we got 5 tanks that we can use for now to hold our lava. So we'll just go down here. And yeah, this will work. Okay, and then take your tanks and go like this. So there we go. That will hold our lava. That should do nicely for holding lava. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make a pump. So let's take a look what it will take to make a pump. So a pump, really simple, is just a tank and a mining well. Mining well is just a bunch of iron, really, when you think about it. So we're going to need to make another tank. Now in order to do that, we're going to need some more glass. Now I do have some more glass in here, enough to make a tank. So let's go ahead and do that now. We have our tank. Now we need an iron pickaxe. Okay, we have our iron pickaxe. Now we just need an iron gear, I think it was. So make a cobblestone gear, and then we got to put iron around it. Alright, so that makes our iron gear. Now we put this here, we put this here, and we put a piece of redstone on top. And then we just surround it with iron. Now we're running low on iron in this project table, but that gets us a mining well. When we have a mining well, we add a tank, wrong way around, and we get a pump. So now that we have a pump, we're going to need a couple of pistons. Now we're going to need some more iron for those pistons. As you can see, this system takes a lot of iron. So we're just going to grab another stack, which is the last of our iron pretty much. And we'll see what we can do here. So now I need 4. Oh, I'm going to need some more cobble. Do I have cobble on me? I do. So I have 4 of those now. So now, let's see what we need for redstone engines. So for the cheap little engines that we're making, we need what's referred to as a redstone engine, which just needs some wooden gears, so we'll need 8 of those, some glass, and some spruce. So, uh-oh. So we'll just steal this. Should do it. Alright, so that gives us our 8 gears to go along with the 4 things here. We need 4 glass, which we have. 4 pistons. 4 gears on each side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're short 1 piece of wood. Luckily, I know we have a couple more pieces of wood in here. 4. Okay, so now we have 4 of these bad boys. So, next we're going to need liquid piping. Now I prefer gold liquid pipes because we have lots of gold, and that's really simple to make. You just take some gold transport pipes. I do believe it might be over here. No, here, no. I can never remember where I put stuff, and this always causes me a problem. Around somewhere, here we go, there's some cactus green. Now there's another gold transport pipe. 3 should be enough. So now I got some pipe waterproofing. There we go, gold waterproof piping. So now we have our pump, we have our redstone, we have our gold waterproof piping. I think we should probably just go with liquid transposers. How hard are they to build? See, these are really easy to build, so I'm almost tempted to go that way instead of this. No, I think we're going to do the liquid transposers because they seem fairly easy to build and they will allow for some reusability. So now I'm just going to take this out for now because we need to make some liquid transposers, which is a machine frame which requires some iron, so we're going to have to go here and steal half that iron. And oh, that's the corners, and then gold in the center. So we'll move these. Need some glass. What do I got? I only got 2 pieces of glass there. So we pretty much run out of glass, and that's always an issue. So now I have some sand, so all we have to do is cook up some sand. We'll actually turn this on so that it can get power. We'll cook up some glass, and until that's done we can work on the other stuff that we need. But we just need glass. Okay. So well, we can get the plan made up at least. I need 2 of those, so I need 2 more glass at the very minimum. Where are we at? 3. Just waiting for a 4th one, and then that'll do. Because we just need 2. So, we have 2 machine frames. So next, we need some copper and a redstone reception coil. Redstone reception coils are really easy to make. We just need some redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just do it from this one. So we'll make 2 redstone reception coils. We're going to need 4 copper. Is there any copper in here? No, that's brass and gold. So, let's go get some copper. You copper? Yes, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I got 4 copper. What was the other thing that I needed? I need a bucket. So, let's go ahead and do this. Apparently, ArcLight needs something, so let's go ahead and find out what.
Sound resume. Microphone activated.
Hey, ArcLight, how's it going?
Not too bad, other than I have to go kill some zombie pigmen.
Oh, wonderful. You want to know where the charging bench is? We're not actually using a charging bench, but if you come down here, there's an MFE right here that you can use.
Yeah, because my next big project is to give myself enough power.
Yeah, I'm working on that. There's 80,000 in there now. Is that going to be enough?
Oh, they'll give me 80. They'll get me 75% of the way there.
Yeah, it should hopefully be enough for you. I'm starting to run low on power too. I'm actually working on a new power system.
I'm gonna see if I can get the maybe later. I have to go somewhere by 6, but maybe later I'm gonna see if I can get the Lava Express going.
Ah, so that's actually what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, I have everything set up and needed to get my Lava Express up and running.
Alright, so... No, alright. Anything else, or is that it?
That's it. Now I'm just going to... Do you have an enchanting table?
Yeah, in the back room there.
What's your level right now?
My level right now is 11.
I'm 12. I'll just enchant the sword a little bit.
Alright, so got some liquid transposers. Alrighty, sir, if you need anything else, I have very limited supplies, but you can feel free to come into the supply room and take a look.
Nope, I'm going to go try to smack around a couple zombie pigmen.
Alright.
That stuff shouldn't have timed out because there's no chunk load or anything like that.
That's true. Alright, well, you have yourself a good evening.
Alright.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
Alright, everybody. So that was ArcLight just coming to steal some power. So now we have even less power. But that's okay, because we're working on this system. So now we have our pump. We got our redstone engines. We got our gold waterproof piping. And on top of that, we should have 2 liquid transposers. Now, we're going to need some magmatic engines to make this work. So, let's go ahead and grab some tin. That should be tin? Yep. Okay. We don't have very much tin, so we're going to take it all. Except for one. Because we need to leave one in there so that it knows which barrel to put it in. And do we have any tin left in here? Nope. Alright. It's all been sorted. Alright, so let's see if we have enough to make a magmatic engine. I'm hoping we can make at least one, and then we can work on getting more. So, let's take a look. Magmatic. So magmatic engine, we need 3 tin right off the top. That's simple enough. We need a redstone transmission cell, which is silver with redstone. That's simple enough. We need a tin gear, which is a stone gear with tin. We need 2 of those, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should be able to make 2 magmatic engines, not a problem. So let's go ahead and do so. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go over here and do this. That's 4, 8. Da, da, da. So now we have 2 of these. And of course you've seen me build these hundreds of times, so that's not an issue. Now the tin ones, this is something I've never done before. I've never made a tin gear before, but now we have. Okay, so now we need 2 pistons, but I think we're out of wood. We are out of wood. I have no wood left. There's no wood over here. Oh wait, there's some wood. We'll just steal that for now, because I just want to get this done for you guys. So, a couple of... Oh, we're short on cobble. Do I have cobble? I have lots of cobble over here, though. So we're actually just going to grab a stack of cobble. And we'll toss that in here. And we'll take this. So now we got 2 pistons. Hang on. Did I only make 2 gears? I did. Alright, well let's see if we can make another... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can make another 2 gears, just barely. So let's go ahead and do so. Okay, so now we got our 4 tin gears, we have our pistons, we need these redstone transmission coils, and we need some silver. Okay, so we got our reception coils, we have our gears, we have our pistons, and then we have that. So we now have 2 of these bad boys. Alright everybody, it appears that we've run out of time on this episode, so we're gonna have to continue this into the next episode. I thought we'd be able to finish it, but apparently not. Alright, so leave your questions and comments and suggestions in, of course, the comments, and we'll see what we can do. Have a good evening!